Good morning, I'm Alex from Fontaine Motors. This is our S4 Avant TDI Black Edition GN20ZZS, one owner, quantum grey car with comfort and sound pack. I'm going to show you around the car, inside and out, one area at a time. As we go around the car, I will show you any defects, imperfections I see, and I'll also show you a few of the key features on the car, some of the factory options. If you would like to see specification in full, you will find that at fontaine.co.uk, alongside fully itemised service records. So, let's get into it. Little general look at the front end there, and you will see that overall, paint, fit and finish on the bonnet are spot on. As I say, quantum grey on this car. I'll go in real close, just for stone chips. Say 69,000 miles, I think it is. There are some small chips on the nose. No big bits of paint missing, nothing unsightly. As you can see, there are some small chips. Moving down, headlamp lens, bright and clear. No damage on the side grille. Paint on the front bumper all looks good. So again, I'm pretty close to the car right now and you can't see anything. But if you go in real close, there's little tiny things. Being a black edition, you've got no chrome on the car. So you see you've got the gloss black surround on the radiator grille there. That's all in good condition, no splits or cracks. With comfort and sound pack, you get 360 degree surround view cameras. You can see the front camera there just beeping out under the rings badge. To the near side again, headlamp grille bright and clear. Side grille looks good too. No scuffs low down. Moving to the near side of the car. So I'm down nice and low now. I'll move my phone around so you can watch reflections and see alignment. Everything looks as it should. Paint is nice. Alignment spot on, no dents to mention. Near side front wheel. Unmarked. That brake disc looks very recent to my eye. There is minimal wear on that. I'm not going to bother telling you about that front tyre because it's being replaced. That's down to 2 point something, I think. So yes, it's getting on the low side. That's already got the new ones to match the rears in stock. All looks nice along the sill. Just that one little chip there, actually. We do have quantum grey touch-up, and obviously my valeter Martin will be going around this car, and any just little stone chips neatly touching in so they look as nice as possible. No damage on the door mirror. Near side front door looks very good. Near side front door panel. Black leather interior with pale grey stitching. Piano lacquer black interior inlays. Fully electric super sport seats with massage function as standard in S4. Diamond quilted leather. Passenger seat there looking very nice. Near side rear door there. No damage. Door panel. Seat back, just very, very light marks on that. Rear seat in nice condition, and S4s do get 3-zone climate control, so hopefully no argument on temperature from rear seat passengers. No damage on the quarter, just one little chip there waiting to be touched in. Near side rear wheel, all four on this wheels in this car have been refurbished actually, so none of them are marked, but I will show you them all anyway. That tyre is recent, probably 5mm of tread, and you can see again minimal wear on the rear discs. There's plenty of life remaining in those. Paint on the roof looks nice, no dents or marks. Round to the back of the car, tailgate glass bright and clear, no scratching around the handle. You'll see the rear camera peeping out just there. Boot trims and carpets in nice condition. You don't get a spare on the facelift cars because you've got hybrid gubbins under here, and the toolkit lives under there with your inflation and repair kit. Boot lip there is just a couple of very, very small marks. It shows itself really well, actually. Down to bumper and valance. No damage that I can see on either of those. Tailpipe trim's lovely and shiny. Moving to the offside. Again, panel alignment is really nice, paint looks good. I've nothing to show or tell you. Paint on the quarter panel, spot on. Nice and clean inside the fuel door, add blue filler there. Obviously this is a Euro 6 diesel, so there is no issue with emissions charging zones. Offside rear wheel unmarked, with the Audi Sport logo. Tyre matches the near side, about 5mm of tread on that one. So you can see there, minimal wear on that brake disc, just a very, very small lip. We've got new front tyres in stock to match the rear, so you'll have 4 Kumo Extra Sports matching set on the car. No damage on the sill. Tiny little chips there, the offside rear arch. Offside rear door looks good. There's a couple of little nicks on the edge just there you might be able to see. Don't think I'm nitpicking. I suppose I am nitpicking. It's a very clean car. It shows itself really nicely. I'm just showing you the small things I can find. Seat back, again, it is just those light marks on the plastic. Back seat leather's in good condition. Headrest's present and correct. Offside front door. There's just that little chip on the handle. No damage on the door mirror. They are heated, electrically adjustable and auto dimming and electrically folding. Control there for the fold, which obviously can be done on the central locking too. Driver's door panel. No real wear on the armrest. Control there for electric tailgate. Flat bottomed steering wheel that's in very good order. Just about see it there. Very, very faint marks on the lower portion. It's not scuffed or scratched, it's just, as I say, faint marks. You can see where someone's elbow has been on the armrest. Again, it's not cut or damaged, but you can see it's been used. Driver's seat in really nice condition, showing only minimal wear. Offside front wheel, again unmarked. Again, you can see the brake disc looks to have very minimal wear in it. That tyre we'll ignore for now, because it's got brand new ones on the front going on later today. Clean, tidy and standard. This is not a modified car. $68,966 miles at the time of filming. And yes, we will put some diesel in the car when it goes out to have its tyres. We don't give people cars with no fuel in. We don't give people cars with no floor mats, missing manuals, missing spare key. We try and avoid all of those little dealer annoyances you sometimes come across. Virtual cockpit on this car, working as it should. European wide navigation. But with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. How much you're going to be using the built-in nav, I do not know. I imagine, like a lot of people, you'll end up using Google Maps, Waze, one of those, and obviously music apps, Spotify, Amazon Music, Audible, all work really well. And whatever you choose to listen to, you have Bang & Olufsen Seeker upgrade, so it sounds really good. One of the little changes on the facelift B9, or the B9.5, if you like, that Audi made, that no one talks about, is that they further uprated all of the speakers. So B&O on these is actually even slightly nicer than on the earlier car. Both sound good. If you listen to them back to back, you can hear the improvements that Audi have made. Right, so we have done navigation, DAB digital radio, all of the other music sources there. Go into car, drive select. There's drive select controls there for drive mode changing. We go into background lighting. Individual extended LED interior ambient lighting pack, where you can change the surface and contour lights to, well, whatever you want really. So let's have pink contours, and I think today I shall be pairing those with red on the surfaces. 360-degree surround view parking cameras. Right now that's showing front corner view, so that's the wide angle front mode. If I switch it to straight ahead, that's just a conventional straight ahead camera. The corner view looks out to almost 180 degrees, so if you do need to creep out of a space with cars either side, or someone's parked near the end of your drive and you cannot quite see round to pull out safely, the car will help you on that. Overhead view, lovely for getting nice and straight in a space. The rear camera works just like the front, in that you've got the straight ahead and the wide angle views, and very useful, both front and rear wheel cameras, so if you're parking next to a high curb you don't accidentally scrape an alloy wheel. 3-zone climate control with heated front seats. Both of the ventilation and the interior in general in this car smell fresh. We've not had pets or a smoker in this car. Right, that's sort of just a high-level overview of toys. So if you would like a detailed look at specification, you'll find that in the advert on fontaine.co.uk, and immediately underneath that you will see detailed itemised service records. So I hope you found that video tour to have been helpful. If that has brought any questions to mind, if I have missed something, if you'd like to discuss finance or a part exchange, do of course reach out. Thank you very much indeed.